Hi Chris, lovely to meet up with you again, do some further work on your game. Quite a brief summary on this one. It was a very good session. We discussed a lot of things, but there's only really the knees to consider at this point. One thing that we did notice, obviously, as you went through your bag, that as you got driver, the tendency was to sort of obviously push up out of the ground too fast. You can see the left leg straightening very quick, left heel coming off the ground, weight hanging back, and that's causing you to pull across the ball very quickly. So the first thing we did was to put the cane to the right hand side of you to keep you forward. And whilst there's still some sort of traits in there through the ball, what started to happen was we started to push into the ground a little bit more before pushing up. So we're a lot more forward on this ball as we're coming into impact than we were at the start of the session. So at the start of the session, we're doing a lot of hits that were sort of bottom edge of the golf clubs, thin stroke topped drives really, a lot of left to right curvers because of the action of everything moving back and shifting the plane to the left. The interesting thing was that in working on trying to stay forward, what you also started to do was learn to improve your backswing, and the big thing here was that the left knee started to, bear with me a second, get rid of that one, started to flex forward more, which in turn is giving us more side bend in the pelvis, which in turn is allowing the left shoulder to stay down, keeping our inclination to the ground. So what we've got to remember is, and you see it from this skewed angle, the action of the left knee directly affects the hips. So what we want is the trail leg straightening, the left knee flexing. As the trail leg straightens, I'm just going to put some arrows on here. As the trail leg straightens and the left knee flexes forward, that's what starts to give us the side bend in the hips, the downward movement in the left shoulder, the extension of the spine, etc., etc. So the knees are key for you to achieve a good top of the backswing position. If we've gone into the ground on the way back, it's easier to stay in the ground as we transition, and that push up through impact is not going to happen as soon, and it isn't going to shift the swing to the left quite as fast when it does kick in. So keep working on what the left knee's doing, appreciate that sort of piece for what it is, and keep working on staying forward when you're hitting driver. Good luck with it, and look forward to meeting up with you again later in the month. Well done.